Alright, so pulque, a sacred drink that comes from the very heart of the history of Mexico. So much so that it comes from way before the land was even called Mexico. Well, I mean, realistically speaking, it comes from the heart of the maguey plant, but it just doesn't sound as dramatic. And now, you might be wondering, how does pulque and sake compare? Well, they don't. They're actually two completely different things. They're two completely different alcohol drinks, and sake is actually like 4 times stronger in alcohol by volume than pulque. Yeah, that's right, but they do have a thing in common, and that is that both were the country's oldest and traditional drink, and both were massively popular until capitalism came and almost erased them off the map. Now, I don't know how sake was treated in Japan back in the day, but in Mexico, pulque was everywhere. Pulque was the drink for the common man. It was in the towns, it was in the cities. Everyone knew what it was, and it was so ingrained in our culture that to this day, we still have sayings based on pulque and the master pulqueros. So in order to make the Mexican people forget about pulque, the beer companies started making an aggressive campaign of offensive stereotypes, stating that if you drank pulque, you were useless and lazy. And that not being enough, they also started ridiculous rumors that somehow they called La Muñeca. I don't know why the doll has anything to do with this, but basically they were saying that in order to purify or to make the pulque look clearer and more presentable, they use cow and even sometimes human feces for the process. And I know it sounds ridiculous for you and me, and probably for the people back in the day as well. They didn't believe it, but the little kids did. And when they grew up, they told that to their kids. And when those grew up, they told that to their kids. And eventually, they all thought of it as a fact. And pulque almost went away. But first, we have a plane to catch. Run, 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 run. We're late, we're late. Huh. We have a little time to spare. All right, let's go. It's very cold here in Puebla. It's much, much colder than I expected.
So we did a thing. And in the spirit of not being complete hypocrites after our first video, we decided to take a chance as soon as we had one, which was around 7 days after we uploaded it. And now we flew halfway the country to the state of Puebla, specifically the town of Cholula.
That's right. We have a lot of plans for this place, which you will be seeing in the near future. But for now, let's just concentrate on the first one,
Which, I just want to add, is one of my newfound loves, one of the things that I now adore the most, the ancient drink of pulque. You might be thinking, why specifically Puebla? Well, the thing is, about 2 weeks ago, I had the opportunity to go to Mexico City. Didn't vlog anything, don't even ask. But in there, I tried pulque for the first time, and I adored it. I loved it. And somebody over there told me, hey, if you want to try the best pulque in the entire republic, you gotta go to Puebla. That's where it's made.
And so we talked with a close friend of ours that lives here in the state of Puebla in Cholula, Mexico. And we were like, hey, yo, can we like crash to your place and drink a lot of pulque? He was like, hell yeah, man, I'm down to drink a lot of pulque. But the thing is, we're making it sound a lot cheaper than it actually was, but we actually spent all of our money to get here. So I gotta ask, can you please like, comment, and subscribe? Please help a brother out. We're struggling right now.
So, on our way to our first stop, we came across this long street market full of arts and craft. But it looks like it was barely getting set up, so we decided to move along, and we will come back here for another video. And on to our actual first stop. It is a place called El Beer Garden, which translates to, well, just the beer garden. Beer garden is in English, you get it. It is a small open space where the locals can place their own businesses, and while everything looks fantastic, we were looking specifically for the pulque place, and little would you know, we found not only the owner of the pulque, who turns out to be the master pulquero as well, but it is also the owner of El Beer Garden. We sat with him while he prepared some pulques for us, and we decided to ask him a few questions about when did he start this business and why pulque specifically.
El lugar, el 15 de enero cumple 2 años.
2 años, güey.
2 años. Yo soy bartender desde 2011, entonces traemos acá experiencia. Le hemos dado a la cerveza artesanal, a la mixología, un montón de cosas. Llegó la pandemia, como bartender en un estado como el que es Puebla, pues hubo ley seca completamente. Nos partió la madre, nos fuimos a vivir a Guerrero. Regresamos a Puebla y empezamos a trabajar como gerentes de este jardín. Y después de eso decidimos abrir la pulquería. Pensé en una pulquería con cosas un poquito más pensadas, como si fueran tragos.
Sí.
Y un compita me dijo, güey, vete con tus pulques mamones a la Condesa, cabrón. Y dijimos, bueno, se va a llamar Condesa Pulques Chingones, güey.
Pulques chingones. Güey, está perfecto. Qué buena historia, güey. Qué buena historia de origen.
Jay?
Yeah.
This is the first time you try pulque in your entire life.
First time I've heard about it, man.
As a seasoned veteran, because I tried it once before, I would recommend that you try first a curado, a flavored pulque, because that regular one could be a little bit weird.
Yeah, our friend here also told me that natural one is kind of weird.
Now, I agree, but I also think that if you're gonna be an actual man,
A Mexican man!
yeah, for real. So before you try a flavor one, I think you should first try the regular one, the natural one.
Right, I've
The
heard
strongest one and actually the weirdest one.
I've heard that this thing is slimy as hell, though.
Yeah, it's like babita,
Like babita.
like saliva, you know? Alright, that's great. Just put it down, man.
Okay.
Right?
Bottoms up.
Oh my god, it's really good.
It's really weird. It's really good.
It's really good.
That's really weird. That you have like to slurp it up, man.
Don't slurp it up, it slides into your mouth, bro. It literally slides into
It's like a little bit like Sprite.
It tastes a little bit like Sprite. Gentlemen, please. Ah, come on, give me
Voy a servir de este.
Alright.
Serví mucho en este. This is mango.
This is mango.
I feel really weird with everyone watching me. Can you guys pour your... ¿Me puedes servir un vaso?
Go on.
Mango.
That's way better.
That's way better, man. It's also way less slimy, man.
Oh yeah, as soon as you add a flavor, it loses the texture a little, but it also loses alcohol power.
I don't know, it just gave me chills, man. I don't mind it at all. It's really good.
It's really cool, man. 2 flavors left for now.
We have to finish everything, you know?
Yeah, it's like you have 3 liters, but we have 5 people in the table, man.
Okay, pineapple or mandarin?
I'm gonna save the best for last.
Turns out that we actually saved the worst for last.
Tangerine at the end. Mandarin is not a word. I mean, it is, but it's a language. All right. This is pineapple with the word in Spanish is romero. I don't know how it's called in English. I'm gonna put it on the screen now.
Okay, well, bottoms up again.
That is refreshing.
That is really fresh, holy shit.
Not my favorite so far. Just a little bit like mint, and I don't like mint.
I really like mint, but this is a little bit too minty.
But it's really good. Nonetheless, it's very, very good. Last but not least, 4th flavor of this pulqueria. This is tangerine.
This pulqueria, don't say pulqueria.
Of this pulqueria.
All right, let's see.
Okay.
Look at this. Muchas gracias, hermano. ¿Qué estamos viendo? ¿Qué es esto? Sí, ¿qué es esto? ¿Qué es esto?
Este es un espadín que tenemos de Candelaria Yegolé, de los chicos de Barro Agave, en el Istmo de Oaxaca. Créanme que es el mejor espadín que van a probar por estos lados.
Muchísimas gracias, en serio.
Abner, ven por acá.
So the pulque master just came here and also gave us on the house some mezcal with a little bit of lime as well. And I know it's really nice, a really nice community here in Puebla. I like it so far.
That's it. Bottoms up.
Bottoms up.
Jesus Christ.
Not for me.
That's very tangerine.
¿No te gustó? I don't like tangerines, bro.
Not at all.
I was like, let me try it. Nope.
Wow. Wow, I didn't see that one coming. I should have seen that one coming.
Not for me, I don't like that.
Before we continue, we tried 4 different flavors. Well, 3 and the natural one. Which one would you say was your favorite so far?
Honestly, the OG.
Wait, me too!
I love the natural.
Me too, man, it's the best!
It's super viscous, like drinking babita, like drinking saliva, but it's really good.
But it's really the best.
It has a really like earthy, nutty flavor.
Yeah, but it's like a little bit acidito.
Yeah,
Citrusy.
like Sprite.
Bro, it literally tastes like Sprite that came from the ground. It's really good. Well, let's continue with the rest. We have 3 liters to finish. So I just wanted to add that a lot of people seem to think that Mexicans are rude, and we really are not. Well, I mean, there's a few people who are, but most of us are really warm-hearted. Like, take a look at this guy. He just gave us free mezcal because we were filming a YouTube video. He doesn't even know who we are. He doesn't know we have just 10 subscribers. And I don't mean 10,000, I mean 10.
Now, for our next spot, we had to, like you could probably notice, wait until the moon showed up. Ironic, the moon didn't show up, it's just nighttime. Why? Because this next following spot is very popular, it's very good, but they only open exclusively at night. That's right, now we're going to a place known as El Palacio Negro, the Black Palace. It is known for its wide variety of pulques and also because it has one of the strongest drinks in town. So we'll go right inside and let's see what's all the fuss about. The thing about pulque curado is that they can't really make it en masse. It has to be made by order. So even though right now we've been waiting about 10 to 15 minutes, ordering 5 different flavors of pulque, we've only received 3 because they really do have to make one by one.
So for now we have cucumber, pineapple, and wine. And which one do you want to try first, man?
Pineapple.
Let's go with pineapple, which is this one, right?
Yeah.
I'll go first. Or you want to go first?
Go first, man.
That's thick. But it's not slimy. It's very good, actually. Go ahead and try it. Pass it around the table.
It's really like bitter, like an acid candy.
Chunky. Yeah, it's very chunky because they actually blend it on, they put it on a blender with pineapple, so that's why it's very chunky. I'm gonna go ahead and try the cucumba. Oh my god, it smells so good. Wow, man. Wow, man.
Yeah, this one's really good. This is way better than the pineapple, man.
That's gonna be one of my favorites so far. That's refreshing but tasty. Alright, so we just got the... I think it's raspberry, I'm not pretty sure, but since he just got here, I'm gonna try that first. Not as good as cucumber.
It's really quiet inside in here.
It's very quiet inside Palacio.
I feel like self-conscious trying
It's
to...
a little bit, yeah, me too. I'm a little bit self-conscious as well.
It's not bad, but it's not for me.
No, it's really good. I actually did really like it, but I like cucumber the best so far.
Now I want to try this one. It's a wine one. Oh, this is really good, man.
Does it taste a lot like wine?
Yeah.
Wow, that's weird. That's a very weird flavor, man. So far, I haven't disliked any of the flavors we tried. I've liked them all except for one. The weird thing about the wine one, it's called like crab's blood or like rabbit's blood. But it's just wine.
It's called rabbit's blood, but
It's just wine. But it's really good. The only one that I have disliked so far is the tangerine. I really did not like it. It tastes like a fishing lure. How do you know that what a fishing lure tastes like?
That's a long story.
Okay, I'll trust in that. So the final flavor just arrived. There's not a word for this in English. It's called tamarindo. If there's a word for it, Google it and let me know because I won't Google it right now. We're very excited because it's a flavor from our childhood. So let's see how it is.
I think it's gonna be super fucking good.
I don't know, man. I expected more tamarindo out of it, you know? It fucking sucks.
I didn't like the tamarindo one. It doesn't taste good.
I think it's not that it's not good. I think I was just expecting too much out of it. But in any case, we have that 5 glasses with us. So now it's time to make a toast. And now I can share with you one of my favorite drinking rhymes for the toast. Ireland people have drinking songs, right? In Mexico, we have the drinking sayings, but the thing is that every single saying has to rhyme. So actually, let me rephrase that. We don't have any drinking sayings, we have a bunch of drinking rhymes. You know, like nursery rhymes, but for getting drunk. All right, now that everybody has their own glass and we're all complete on the table, damas y caballeros, agua para los muelles y pulque para los reyes. Salud. Salud.
That rhyme that my brother just said was a really gentle one. Normally, they're all just pretty rude. They're pretty much just calling everyone that's not drinking at that time a bitch. For example, one of my favorites is: son las 12 y dijo el obrero que chinga su madre el que no se quite el sombrero. ¡Ay, mi babita! ¡Está mi mano, güey! ¿Qué hago? Ya quita el video, güey.
Now, what my brother David just said here, his little rhyme about pulque and kings, that's not a joke. If you want us to make another video about pulque, about its history and how it's made, let us know in the comments, and we'll get back to it.
Alright guys, we totally forgot to film an outro, and my voice is busted. We stayed up very late into the night. Right now it's like 2:20 something, give or take. But in any case, click on this video right here if you want to watch what our next adventure after this was, or for me is going to be. But for now, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm tired. Bye bye.